Douglas Kanja Kirocho is a seasoned Kenyan career police officer whose four-decade journey through the ranks culminated in his appointment as the Inspector General of the National Police Service, NPS. His career reflects a steady rise grounded in operational experience, specialized security training, and leadership across nearly every level of the police hierarchy. Born in 1973 and originally from Nyeri County, Kanja's life has been closely intertwined with public service from an early age. In 1985, he joined the Kenya Police as a recruit constable, beginning what would become a 39-year career marked by discipline, specialization, and gradual advancement. His early training took place at the National Police College, Kanja, where he laid the professional foundation that would define his policing philosophy. Kanja comes from a large and deeply rooted family. His late father, Mzee Weston Kirocho Kanja, who passed away in October 2025 at the age of 85, was the son of Kanja Irimu and Millicent Gathigia. His mother is Jedida, also known as Jida, Wanjiku Kirocho, while his father also had a second wife, Catherine Wanjiku. Douglas Kanja is the firstborn in a family of 12 children, growing up with one brother, George Matenge, also cited as George Croshow, and 10 sisters, Millicent Gathigia, Grace Mumbi, Alice Hiuko, Jane Wanjira, Naomi Wanjiru, Raquel Nyaguthi, Beatrice Wakiru, Margaret Murugi, Winfred Muthoni, and Charity Wamuyu. As the eldest child, he often references the values of responsibility, integrity, and hard work instilled in him during his upbringing. Academically, Kanja met the constitutional and statutory requirements necessary for appointment as Inspector General. Under the Constitution of Kenya and the National Police Service Act, the holder of the office must possess a university degree from a recognized institution. While the specific field of his undergraduate studies is not widely publicized in official profiles, his academic qualifications, combined with decades of service, satisfied the vetting standards that led to his confirmation as the 5th Inspector General of Police in 2024. Professionally, his career is distinguished by extensive local and international training in security, leadership, and firearms management. Beginning with basic police training in 1985, he went on to complete all mandatory promotional courses required for advancement. Over the years, he also attended strategic leadership programs designed for senior police commanders and underwent specialized instruction that supported his work as a firearms specialist, chief armorer, and later as commandant of the Elite General Service Unit, GSU. Kanja's rise through the police service is notable for its breadth. He is among the few officers to have served in every rank, from constable and corporal through inspector, chief inspector, superintendent, senior superintendent, commissioner of police, assistant inspector general, and senior assistant inspector general, before becoming deputy inspector general and eventually inspector general. Along the way, he held several critical operational and command roles. These included serving as Director of Operations at the NPS, Commandant of the Anti-Terrorism Police Unit, ATPU, Chief Armorer at Police Headquarters from 2005 to 2013, Deputy Commandant of the Kenya Airports Police Unit, CAP, and County Police Commander for Kilifi County. From 2018 to 2023, Kanja served as Commandant of the General Service Unit, one of Kenya's most elite and tactical police formations. His tenure in this role drew national attention during the 2019 Dusit D2 terror attack, where he led the tactical response that successfully rescued more than 100 people. This period cemented his reputation as an operational commander with experience in high-risk security situations. In April 2023, he was appointed Deputy Inspector General of the Kenya Police Service after emerging top in interviews conducted by the National Police Service Commission. Following the resignation of Inspector General Japheth Kome, Kanja briefly served as acting Inspector General between July and September 2024. He was formally nominated by President William Ruto and, after parliamentary vetting, was sworn in as Inspector General of Police on September 19, 2024, at the Supreme Court. Beyond his professional life, Douglas Kanja is a husband and a parent, though he maintains a high level of privacy regarding his immediate family. His wife was publicly seen alongside him during his swearing-in ceremony, pictured with Chief Justice Martha Koome. He has also publicly acknowledged being a father, with reports and tributes identifying a son, Simon Kanja, who is said to work within Kenya's security services. In public statements, particularly in June 2025, Kanja emphasized his identity as a family man, often drawing parallels between his role as a parent and his responsibility toward young people under police custody. At his father's funeral in October 2025, he spoke emotionally about the values of honesty and diligence passed down to him, which continue to shape both his leadership and family life. Financially, Kanja declared a net worth of Kenya's shillings 46 million during his parliamentary vetting in August 2024. His assets include 2 houses, one in Nairobi, notably a standalone home in the Kamiti Corner area, and another in Nyeri, as well as multiple parcels of land across different regions. He also earns income from farming and agricultural activities alongside savings accumulated from nearly 4 decades of salaried service. As Inspector General during the 2024-2025 financial year, his compensation package includes a monthly house allowance of Kenya shillings 150,000 and inpatient medical cover valued at Kenya shillings 10 million. Kanja's tenure as Inspector General has, however, been marked by significant controversy. Legal challenges were mounted against his appointment, most notably by Busia Senator Okiya Omtata, who argued that the process violated constitutional requirements for transparency and competitive recruitment, alleging that Kanja had been handpicked under outdated security laws. Human rights concerns have also dominated public discourse, particularly following police responses to the 2024 and 2025 protests, which resulted in an estimated 128 deaths and more than 83 enforced disappearances. In November 2024, Kanja publicly admitted that the police should have performed much better, a notable shift from earlier defensive statements. Further scrutiny followed incidents involving deaths in police custody, including the 2025 case of blogger Albert Ojwang, after which Kanja apologized and acknowledged that the service had initially misrepresented the circumstances surrounding the death. He has also faced High Court summons over alleged enforced disappearances, with warnings issued over potential contempt of court. Administratively, Kanja has been involved in prolonged disputes with the National Police Service Commission, particularly over police recruitment and control of the payroll. Courts repeatedly suspended recruitment drives in late 2025, and Parliament's Public Accounts Committee later ordered the restoration of payroll functions to the Commission. Additional criticism arose from the Law Society of Kenya, which in 2025 accused him of breaching constitutional impartiality by addressing a political rally. Amid these challenges, systemic corruption within the police service has also come to light. A 2025 EACC audit revealed widespread graft in traffic enforcement and recruitment processes. Kanja has since acknowledged these issues, pledging reforms to address what he described as deeply entrenched institutional weaknesses. Today, Douglas Kanja Kirocho stands as one of the most experienced officers in Kenya's policing history, an Inspector General shaped by decades of field operations, elite security command, and complex national challenges, navigating the delicate balance between security, accountability, and public trust.